Hello family, welcome to another informal video in order to speak fast or listen when native is speaking to you. This video, we are going to focus on informal contractions. Nous allons focus sur contraction informelle yo. Ça assez souvent que vous utilisez probablement les moun a parlé avant, les natifs a parlé avant ou du moins les ou obtient de musique ou bien garder lyrics yon musique. Cette vidéo ça que me venir pour me présenter non, chita, like, commenter et puis m'a venir pour me capable venir présenter aux vidéos ça. Remember, my name is Daniel. I'm coming back. Welcome back, friend. I am talking about informal English. You know, when I'm talking about informal English, you know what it means. I do not need to talk about it anymore. So let's go to some informal contractions. Langage informel yo que yo utilise assez souvent dans anglais, en pile moun kon pas comprendre, surtout dans musique, yo fait ça en pile. Donc ou gen doit pas parler comme ça, mais faut qu'on apprenne yo de sorte que l'homme on a parlé pour qu'à comprendre ça veut dire bien l'on regarder lyrics en musique ou bien l'on entendre en musique pour qu'à comprendre qui ça natif l'a dit. You know, American like reduction, American remet réduction. They like to reduce when speaking English. Yo remet réduit mot yo remet réduit dans phrase yo fait contraction pour être capable de parler. So, let's go. Here they say don't you. When they say don't you is the formal English. Don't you. Lorsque on dit don't you, il y a parlé d'un anglais formel, normal. But they say don't ya when they are speaking English faster. They say don't ya informally. And d'une manière informelle, you dit don't ya. Okay. For example, you do it, don't you? You do it, don't you? But they say you do it, don't ya? You do it, don't ya? Don't ya means don't you. Okay? Ou on doit utiliser le non tag comme un tag non tag question ou dit ou fait li. N'est-ce pas? Don't you? For a formal one, you say don't you, but for informal one, you say don't ya. Don't ya. Si vous entendez moun n'a parlé, il dit don't ya, il dit don't you. OK. Pas où? Non, question dit pas où? Don't you or don't ya for an informal one. Don't ya. And next is a lot of. A lot of is really formal. When you say a lot of, beaucoup de, a lot of. For example, there are a lot of people in the party. There are a lot of people in the party. Instead of saying a lot of, they say a lot of. Okay, I see a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people. Informally, they say a lot of, a lot of. There are a lot of people in the party. A lot of people, a lot of, a lot of. Even they are informal, but there are some of them which are really common. Même les que yo informel, mais il y en a là qui vraiment commun, qui en pile fois yo utilisé très souvent dans communauté. Say a lot of instead of saying a lot of. A lot of. A lot of. A lot of. Soit fait liaison informel là, ou dit a lot of, mais informel là dit a lot of. A lot of. A lot of people. Okay, a lot of people. I need a lot of people. To do that, I need a lot of people. Like the DJ can say, I need a lot of people. To play here, I need a lot of people. Okay? We need a lot of people to play here. Nous besoin pile moun ka jouer là. A lot of. And the next is got a. Okay. I got a book to read. I got a book to read. Moi gen un livre pour me. I got a book to read. And they say I got a book. I got a book to read instead of saying I got a book to read. 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 Got a becomes gotta. And next is supposed to. You're supposed to do it. You say you're supposed to. You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it instead of saying you're supposed to do it. 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 And when you have bet you say bet you when speaking, and they say betcha. Yeah. I betcha. I bet you. Okay. I betcha. They say bet you for formal one. They say betcha for informal one. I'm a pariavo. Okay? I bet. You say bet you. Mais yo même yo dit betcha. Ou capable tande anglais ça yo dans film. Ou capable tande anglais ça yo jeune yo a parler yo utilise en pile. Gen là dedans qui capable utiliser dans pile couche côté qui réellement formel parce que tellement commun. Mais type d'anglais ça c'est pas tout là dedans yo c'est pas yo tout qui capable utiliser n'importe qui côté parce que yo informel. And instead of saying bet you say betcha. And next you say should have. You should have done that. You should have. Do faire ça. T'as dû faire ça like an advice. You should have. And they say shoulda. You shoulda. You should have done. You should have done. Instead of saying you should have done. You shoulda. Yeah, you should have done that. You shoulda. You shoulda done that. You shoulda. Shoulda. That means should have becomes shoulda. The next one is might have. And you know, might is a modal verb. You say mighta. Mighta. Là where might have, you do mighta. Mighta. Might have becomes mighta. Might have. Mighta. Mighta. And when you have would have, you say woulda. Okay? Would have becomes woulda. Woulda. Okay? Mighta. Mighta. Okay? Mighta. Or mighta. Woulda. Woulda. And the next is couldn't have. Couldn't have. For example, if I say you couldn't have it. You couldn't have it. Ou pas capable gagner li. Ou pas capable gagner li. You couldn't have it. Pas capable gagner. But informally they say you could not. You could not it. You could not it. You couldn't have it. You could not it. Because couldn't have means could not. For informal way. You di could na. Could na. Could plus N represent the negation and A represent have. They say could not it. You could not it. You could not it. If you hear people say you could not it. If you hear someone says you could not it. You could not it. The person means you couldn't have it. You couldn't have it. You couldn't have it. And this is come on, you know, come on. And sometimes they say, come on, come on, come on. Hey, come on, man, come on, man. Quand t'as des gens natifs yo, timoun yo, jeunes yo, adolescents yo, qu'on a utilisé ça, come on, man, come on. Hey, come on, man, come on. Instead of saying, come on, they say, come on, come on. This, come on. So it's a way to speak fast. Son façon pour nous capable parler rapide. Say, come on. Instead of saying, come on. Come on. You say, come on. Come on. Good. Let's go here. Must have. Must have means doit gagner. For example, you must have it. Ou doit gagner. You must have it. In formal way, you say must have. But in informal way, if you'd like to speak faster, you say musta. For example, you musta it. Instead of saying you must have it, you say you musta it. You musta it. Good. Musta. That means must have becomes musta. And next, got you. Got you is the informal way of get you. Let me show you what I'm talking. When you say get, the verb to get you. When you say get you, like I get you, I understand you. I get you. Moi comprends nous. But en forme informelle de get you, c'était got you. OK? Got you. Got you. OK? Si on dit I get you, c'est formel. Si on dit I got you, c'est informel. Even though the past of get is got. Même les formes passées de get, c'est got, mais yo t'es toujours utilisé got you. Tant que c'est présent. OK? I got you. Li pa vle di que nous te comprenons. Par exemple, si on va utiliser dans sens comprendre, parce que le verbe to get vle di anpil bagay. Eh bien, on dit moi comprends pour le présent. So, if you want to be informal, si tu vle vin plus informel, got you vin gotcha. Gotcha. Okay? Gotcha. Like, do you understand what I say? I got you, boss. I got you, boss. I got you, boss becomes I got you, boss. I got you, boss. Great. Next is want you. When speaking fast, you say want you. Want you. You will go to the party, want you. Vous prenez la fête là, pas vrai? Want you. But want you becomes want ya. Yeah, you go to the party, want ya. You will go to the party, want ya. Want ya. You will go to the party, want ya. Or you will go to the party, want you. Want you becomes want ya. Want ya. C'est futur, négation de futur, de will not, qui va want plus you, want you. Eh bien, informally, they say want ya. And this is didn't you. Didn't you. Didn't you becomes didn't ya. Like didn't and here represent the negation, not, and cha, you. Okay? You say didn't ya. Didn't ya. For example, you ate it? You ate it, didn't you? You ate it, didn't you? Ou te mangé, n'est-ce pas? You ate it, didn't you? You ate it, didn't you? You ate it, didn't you? Ou te mangé, n'est-ce pas? Didn't you? But instead of saying didn't you, formal, you say informally, you say didn't ya? You ate it, didn't ya? You ate it, didn't ya? Ou te mangé, n'est-ce pas? Didn't ya? Didn't ya? And this is some more. Some more. Some more. Un peu plus, ou bien quelques some, capable de traduire par quelques tout. Some more. Some more becomes more. Like, I will need some more time. I will need some more time. Au lieu pour moun dire, I will need some more time, il dit, I'll need some more time. I'll need some more time. I'll need some more time to do it. On besoin plus de temps pour me faire. I'll need some more time to do it. Instead of saying, I'll need some more time to do it. And next one. Next is tell them. Tell them, dio, en bon créole. Tell them. Tell them becomes tell him. Tell him. Ça, li même rivé dans de discours formels, son système de réduction, even Trump, l'opta de Trump, en pile l'autre monde, ou est que yo utilisé réduction ça, qui fait côté pour yo dit them, yo dit him. Like, tell him. But in music, if you like rap, if you used to listen to rap, like Soulja Boy, tell him. Soulja Boy, tell them. Instead of saying tell them, they say tell him. Soulja Boy, tell him. Okay, tell them becomes tell him. Okay, you should tell him. You should tell him the truth. You should tell him the truth. You should tell them the truth. And next is do you. Do you becomes do. Il y a quelques là-dedans, c'est réduction que vous voyez, mais il y a qui est vraiment informel que vous pas utiliser dans tout côté. Vous pas utiliser tout côté. Like, do you becomes do. Do you know me? Do you see it? Do you know him? Ou quand vous avez des gens qui parlent, vous dites, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Ou quand vous avez des gens qui parlent, vous dites ça. Do you know what I'm saying? Do. Do you becomes do. And next is I'm going to. I'm going to becomes ama. Ama. I'm going to. I'm going to. Like, I'm going to talk to my mother. I'm going to talk to my mother about it. I'm going to talk to my mother about it. Yeah, I'm going to talk to my mother about it. Je vais parler à maman de ça. I'm going to talk to my mother about the project. I'm going to talk to my mother about the project. Vous comprenez ça vraiment utilisé. Il est vraiment commun dans la communauté utiliser ça en pile. Ama for am going to. I'm going to. Ama for I am going to. Okay? Ama pour I am going to. Good. You know, going to is gonna. Going to, you can utiliser pour gonna. But là, on dit I am avec going to, you tout fait une contraction de lui-même, il fait ama. Ama. And this is what have you? What have you? Okay? What have you? Like if you say, what have you seen then? Qui saw where alors? Qui saw te where alors? What have you seen then? But instead of saying what have you, they say what ya. What you seen then? On au lieu pour dire what have you seen then? Qui sortait ouais alors? Il dit what ya. Il remplace what have you par what ya. What you seen then? Bon, on pas comprendre. Si pas comme ça, on pas comprendre. What you seen then? Hey, what you seen then? Qui sortait ouais alors? What you seen then? What you seen then? Qui sortait ouais? What you seen? Okay? And next is has to. Has to is the third person of singular of the verb to have to. To have to, troisième personne au présent, c'est has to. So, if I say she has to go, elle doit partir. Donc, have to, il signifie devoir. Donc, l'homme dit has to, c'est troisième personne. Like, she has to go. She has to follow me. Ben, au lieu vous dire she has to, vous dites has to. She has to follow me. She has to follow me. Yeah, she has to follow me. She has to go. She has to go. Elle doit partir. Il doit aller. She has to go. She has to go. Au lieu pour dire she has to go. C'est comme ça, il est utilisé d'une manière informelle. Il dit ça. And the last is it? Isn't it? Isn't it? It's the most beautiful movie. Isn't it? Wow, c'est film qui est belle, pas vrai? Donc, là, on dit ça, on dit isn't it? It's the most beautiful movie, isn't it? Wow, c'est film qui est belle, pas vrai? It's the most beautiful movie, isn't it? N'est-ce pas? Eh bien, au lieu pour dire isn't it, il dit in it. It's the most beautiful movie, in it. In it. Vous êtes capable d'entendre ça? It's the most beautiful movie, in it. Yeah, assurément, vous attendez, vous n'avez parlé comme ça, ou bien dans le film. It's the most beautiful movie, isn't it? Isn't it? It's the most beautiful movie, isn't it? Eh bien, au lieu pour dire isn't it, vous dites in it. It's the most beautiful movie, in it. It's the most beautiful movie, in it. And now, let me read for you to finish. When you see don't you, it's formal. If you want to use the informal way, you say don't ya. And for a lot of, they say a lotta. A lot of becomes a lotta. Got up becomes gotta. And supposed to becomes supposed to. Bet you becomes betcha. Okay, should have becomes shoulda. Might have becomes mighta. Would have becomes woulda. Couldn't have becomes couldn't. Come on becomes come on. Must have becomes musta. Got you becomes gotcha. Want you becomes wantcha. Didn't you becomes didn'tcha. Some more becomes more. Tell them becomes tell him. Do you becomes do. I am going to becomes ama. What have you becomes whatcha. Has to becomes hasta. Isn't it becomes in it. I think you learn in this video. You will practice them. Practice, practice, and practice again. If you don't like to use informal way, you should learn them anyway to listen, to understand when somebody uses them in a conversation. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Catch me in another video. Bye.